All right, this is the 1988 Corvette. I'm about to uncover it, but right now I'm in the process of doing the water pump. I did the thermostat, placed it with a 180 Fahrenheit thermostat and a thermostat housing. I took out the old water pump. I got the new water pump in and loosely bolted. It's not on all the way. I'm gonna finish that up today and then try and figure out the mess that is the coolant lines and all the pulleys that were taken apart from the previous owner. Try and get everything back together and see if we can get this thing running. I also need to run a mechanical temp gauge to the driver's side dash because the dash lights are out on the electronic display. And I need to monitor the temp because we're doing a water pump and all the lines have been disconnected. And just want to make sure that everything's where it needs to be, thermostat, etc., etc. So I'm going to go ahead and get this uncovered right now. So I'll show you guys around real quick. So this is the 88 Corvette C4. So it's missing one of those trim pieces right there. The dash needs to be put back on. Supposedly that's the only thing wrong with it. I'm not sure why the previous owner took it off in the first place, but here's the interior. There is the new water pump box. The new water pump's already in, so this window regulator or motor is not functional. So that's why we have the cover on it, which the previous owner was generous enough to let us have the cover for it. This fuse box is open over here, which is not a good sign. I'm really praying that this thing doesn't have electrical issues, but could only be so lucky. So here's the back, just some parts and shit. Anyways, the interior is pretty nice. I'll go around to the driver's side. Doors closed nice. Show you guys what we're looking like here. There she is, MagnaFlow dual exhaust tips. Not sure if it's true dual or not. Let's see if we can get a look under there. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. No, I don't think it's true duals, but it's got I don't know what that is, a Y pipe or some shit. This window's fine, I believe. Again, clean door open. Everything's pretty clean. Leather seats and all that good stuff. Even got freaking electronic seats, which is crazy. 80s technology. Clean clothes. Let's pop this hood, which I didn't close it all the way last time because I got bolts sitting in this hole, but on the other side. So anyways, this is I believe it's a 350. I really can't tell the difference between the 350 and the 305, at least from surface, surface view. I believe it's a 350. I don't know if these things even came in a 305, so, but it's the TPI tune port injection. So anyways, this is the mess that's going on right here. So that's the new water pump that was where I put it in yesterday. It's still loose on there. Old one was kind of a pain in the ass to get out. Now, I had a buddy who owned a Corvette that was an 84, and he had the Crossfire, but he didn't have it for that long, so I never really got to, I worked on it a couple times, but I didn't really get to know these cars that well. So the previous owner of this car took everything apart to get the water pump out, and then they didn't get the pump out. I guess they just gave up halfway through. So I still had to do half the work. I had to disconnect all this AC stuff, this bracket, etc. In order to get the water pump out. But anyways, now I'm left with this mess, and I don't know how any of it goes back together. And yeah, I got a shitload of parts in there too, parts, bolts, I gotta find where they go before I get this thing started up. I also need to add some coolant in here because all the lines have been taken off. And if I want to drain any remaining coolant that might still be in the radiator. And yeah, that's about it. So I also did the coolant temp sensor down here. I said, why the hell not? While we have, no coolant in the engine, might as well do everything, coolant related. So I don't have to drain the coolant again in the future. I did the thermostat, which you can't really see. I'll go around to the other side. But yeah, engine is really clean. I think this thing only has like 90,000 miles on it. But yeah, so here's the thermostat. It's down there. The bolts are a bitch to get to because they're like underneath the intake, the throttle body. So I did the thermostat housing, and that's where we're at. All right, so that's how I'm gonna have the camera set up for now, because I can't really figure out a better way to do it. But it's up there, and it's nice because the hood opens up this way on these Corvettes. So let's see here. I'm just gonna record, and I'm just spitballing here. I have really no idea what I'm doing, but I gotta figure out how to put all this back together. And these damn Corvettes, clusterfuck. I'm mainly concerned about this stuff and this. I have no idea what this is. I should probably look it up, but I can't now that I have the phone set up for recording. But I think this mounts on right here. And then these hoses go into this. But I don't know what purpose this serves. And I think it'll have to wait till last, because it's towards the top. So this hose attaches to the water pump. That thing's crusty. There we go. Got it under. And now it goes onto the water pump. So I got the new water pump in yesterday. What is this? I don't know, dude. I have no idea what this is. But I know it goes like that. Attaches right there. Dude, we're missing a hose clamp on that hose. Getting close. Put air in the tires, charge the battery, put a clamp on that hose, drain the coolant, refill the coolant, change the oil, check the trans fluid, make sure everything's back together like 5 times over. Because if we don't, then it's gonna be fucked. Come on, dude, I thought you were supposed to fix that.
If we do it, wait, do you think the brakes are good?
Probably good enough for now. Is that right, dude? That does not seem right to me.
You put the wrong ones in.
I think so, yeah. All right, so we got the water pump on, fully mounted, had the wrong screws in on that side, so we had to take those out and redo the gasket. And in order to do that, we had to undo this side and take that gasket off too. And in the process of putting it back, we damaged the gasket, as you can see. So I had to replace that. Luckily, there's an advanced auto right next door. Put this line on. It's still not clamped down yet, but bracket back on, which is gonna connect to this. And then we gotta hook up all this stuff, and I don't know what. Where's that piece that we just had? That weird, stupid, yeah. I don't know what this thing is.
Ask him to leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment if you have any idea what this is. That's where we're at. All right, another quick update. I gotta get packed up here pretty soon because it's about a storm. However, as far as progress goes, we're doing pretty good. Now we just gotta figure this out. So I really don't know what this thing is, okay? But it connects to these hoses here, and then it links up over there as well. Now the gaskets for both that mount right there, and then also, let's see right here, this right here, this gasket is cooked, so they need to be replaced. Found this, this is the manual booklet, I guess, for this car. And check out this manual. This thing is sleek, man. 1988 Corvette. It's all shiny. Anyways, thought that was cool. But yeah, just about to get packed up for the day. Put everything back. We got a lot done. Been here about 3 hours. And coming together. So hopefully we'll get it fired up probably next time out here. We gotta still drain all the coolant, refill it, put all the last few accessories together, connect that TPS, final coolant hoses, etc., and then we'll be done.